Greetings from the Void. My name is Alpha, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. In last episode, we found a really good crest. I think it's neat. It's the original Hollow Knight moveset, where I can, scythe pogo, or well, I call it scythe pogo because of Crow Sword. Sorry, I can needle pogo. I can pogo off of things because I have the downward strike that the knight uses. Alright, so we went a large ways up the wormways. I don't think we're done with the wormways just yet. We still need more vertical movement, which we do not have. Regardless, I think we're going to go join up the flea caravan this episode and see what that new area has in store for us. This feels correct. This feels correct. Yep, okay. Okay. I forgot. The stag station was how I got out. Okay. That helps. So we're in Greymoor now. Greymoor feels like an area bustling with some form of civilization. I mean, there's definitely moving parts. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do in Greymoor. I'm up there. I want to connect this to the rest of the map. And the fastest way I can do that, I believe, is going down. So we're gonna try to do that. Okay, that's the Bell Beast. Alright. This is not a happy place. Okay, that's cool. I sucked the soul out of that rat. Oh my god. What kind of bug are you? You're not a bug, you're a rodent. Like what? A memory locket. Ooh. Ooh, okay. That's some good treasure. So that's where I came from. Where does that sound come from? can do that in there. Cool. Okay, well, I'm kind of trapped here. I gotta find a way out. Oh, how convenient. A way out. Okay, so this is a dead end. Yep, we're getting out of here.
Friend.
Okay, we're back down here. You again. Got you. Okay, what were you guarding? Okay, he was guarding something. There you go, I want to hit that. Hold on, wait, I think I hear something. Where is it? See, this is why they should have changed the sound effect for the item thing, because, like, I feel like I'm going crazy. I think I hear it. I hear the tinnitus ringing. I hear it in my bones. Okay. So, what are these? Mice? Rats? Like, what do I call these enemies? You know, sometimes I wish I had the Hunter's Journal. Because every enemy had a name in Hollow Knight. I knew what they were. Like everyone's favorite enemy, the Primal Aspid. Oh. Litany of the Worker. May we catch the dregs that never tire. May we clean the dregs and never hunger. May we spool the dregs and never falter. Okay, I found lore. I don't know what it means yet. Well, someone's laying out these traps for these creatures, and they're getting kind of big. Wait, I just made my way back. Where am I? water marker in City of Tears vibes. So I think we all know exactly why. It's because of the tears. Okay, that looks like something I have to smack to break down, because there seems to be like a thing there. And that's probably why that's marked with a pin. Oh, this is where the flea caravan is. Varga. Doreshna, want for shelter from the thick gray air, is heavy and wet. I am worried for the little flea's health in this land. And they make play in the filthy water. I say them stop, but they just laugh and splash on me. They are lack respect.
Da, Fenestra.
Most bugs instinctively obey those with strength and will. Speak with authority, or your commands may go unheeded. Ugh. Really, is Flea Master's job to teach the fleas and such? I will just have the rest here. I'll just have rest here until it's time to move on. Sorry, Varga talks a little weird, like slight yoga, like yoga. God, now I can't even speak. Blah, blah. All right, Varga speaks in sort of like a Yoda tongue, in a sense. Strange beasts prowl these gray lands. I hear them roar and shriek outside camp. It's best to stay inside and make quiet. Yeah, I'd say so.
Ugh.
Sorry. I instinctively smack every wall.
Yanaga Noshke.
Something heavy hangs above, like shadow. I'm hoping these little fleas have not much danger here. That seems like wishful thinking. I wouldn't rely on it. Take it from me. Prepare for the worst. And you may never be surprised. Lots of bells here. Wonder if bells are a good sign. Pilgrim, this settlement welcomes all who step the holy path. May you ease your shell within, that your strength renewed can carry you higher. Oh? Haunted Bellhart. New objective. Save the thread-spun town. Break the silken curse ensnaring the town of Bellhart. Oh, I'm creeped out. Nah, Hollow Knight never got me this creeped out, aside from the Nosk encounter. This is weird. I will be right back. Oh, wait, that's a stag station. Wait. Can I unlock that first? So I can come back and... Wow, that makes a noise! And that's just hitting a wall. Oh, what did I just find? I just want to unlock the stagway. Speak? What do you want, slave? Bell hermit.
Hironare.
Slave? I'm a traveler, stranger, not a slave. Exactly what a slave would say. Be gone! You bother me again? Be gone, I said. I ask only if you know what has happened to the bugs above us. They hang trapped in a vast snare of thread. Hardly surprising that there's the final fate. For all in Farloom. Wait. The final fate for all in Farloom. Just come seeking a little sooner for. Wait. I'm trying to. Is there a hidden meaning by the term final fate? I don't think there is. I might be reading too much into it. Hardly surprising that there's the final fate for all in Farloom. Just seeking a little sooner for them above. Just come seeking. Wait. Can I actually read words on a screen, please? Okay. Sorry. Just come seeking a little sooner for them above. Surely, oh surely, you don't imagine your own end will be different. All that hunger and fear and pride filling your fragile heart, you too are bound to end ensnared. Be gone. In Farloom, only a fool believes themselves free. You want the captain down? Yes, you look cruel enough. Once the strings are cut, pain will return to them. They'll remember fear and longing. What a choice you make for them. Such power you grant yourself. I'll waste no more words on a slave. Be gone. Okay, cool. I didn't mean to click you that one time. That's fine. So, let me just put a pin right there. I'll put a red pin because there's this might not be mapped out. I don't know what the map looks like for this area, but this is like an area within the Bell Beast, like little hunt. Take me back to Greymoor. Okay. So that's an interesting new area. We're gonna hold off on that area and we're gonna go explore more of Greymoor. I mean, the cutscene alone was telling me, hey, maybe get the map. Oh my god, ow. Okay, this is a area. Because I can't seem to reach that platform. Oh god. You know, it's becoming increasingly more apparent that their spawn animation just now is starting to ring with importance with all the threads everywhere. These enemies were inanimate until that thread animation played. I want to know what that means. Something is giving life to these creatures. Something to do with the thread. And we know that the thread, or the silk, is being infused with soul from, well, I'm going to assume from the Pale King and Hollow Nest, so maybe that's giving these deceased bugs life again? That's my current running theory. Halfway home. What did I mark? I don't even have a map. New. Ooh, ma! Sweet surprise for new! You are adult, yes? Fully grown, ready to hunt.
Mi offende?
Certainly I am no child, young one.
Nusalamu.
Perfect then! New must ask a wish for her. You would seek Farloom's many fabulous bugs and cut them. Cut them with your blade, cut them with your mature spirit, cut them with your savage adult heart. Would you help New? Could you take your scroll and fill its pages with the learnings of your cuts? Sure. Ooh, ma, you make New so happy. Hunt down the creatures of this land and record them on this scroll. Obtain the Hunter's Journal. Defeat foes and add their records to the journal. Review defeated foes in the journal. Pay. Oh, I got the Hunter's Journal.
Buenera.
Learning about a land's inhabitants is a worthwhile undertaking. Perhaps you are more grown than you realize, New.
Mushka.
Ma, such such delicious praise will make New shrivel. Go now, hunt and pray and begin our learning. Okay, do all the bugs I've been fighting this entire time count? Because I notice a progress bar on that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Moss scrub. Fur-covered crawler with a series of sharp spikes along its back. Mossmer, small fluttering creatures capable of defending itself with its small stinger. Moss Mother. Adult mossmer with a fully developed stinger and hardened hide. Achnid. Winged insect that feeds upon moss and lichen in the caves above Bone Bottom. In its natural state, it would avoid potential predators, but Farloom's haunting now compels it to aggression. Fortunately, its jaws are ill suited for combat. So this kingdom is not infected, it's haunted. Ooh, spooky. Skull Scuttler. Small soft bug that uses the hard skulls of the marrow for protection and disguise. In every land, creatures find new and surprising ways to disguise themselves. One must be wary always. Oh, this is Hornet's insight. Oh, because the symbol. Because Hornet is writing down the journal. That makes sense. Skull Brute. Soft bug beneath a huge horned skull. Charges at intruders to protect its territory and its smaller companions. Either its size has made it fearless, or the haunting has removed its sense of self-preservation. So we're calling this the Haunting. Kilik. Small bony bug that favors dark tunnels, can expand its spiked carapace to ward against attacking predators. I am fond of simple, effective traps, such as this bug's extendable spikes. An unwary predator would be skewered clean through. Beastfly, aggressive fly of Farlam's lowlands, rams prey with its hard-bone mask. Dancing around this simple creature as it charges back and forth is a sort of game I delighted in as a child. Alas, I now have more pressing matters to attend to. Really? There's one more of these guys? Well, I actually know how to defeat them now. I know how to defeat them. But there's another one of these guys? Savage Beastfly. Angered adult Beastfly with a weighty body and a thickened hard shell mask. Ugh, this thing was annoying. Caranid. Common winged bug of the lowlands, generally docile, but will attack if the threats come close. Oh, I like how there's a little red dot notifying that if I've read the thing before. Their plump round shape makes them well suited for target practice. Difficult to resist testing my aim on them. Aggressive winged bug of the lowlands. When angered, it rapidly whips its bladed tail as a weapon. Its wings are quite small compared to its bulk. Perhaps it uses the warm air of these fiery lands to help stay airborne. Clever, so. Hardborn hopper. Grazing creature with sharp senses that nimbly retreats from danger. Mauling. Young, bony bug that can curl its body to form a ball. Defeat 22 more. A hawker. Yeah, I killed a lot of these. Spine-shooting drifter of the lowlands. Whatever admiration I had for its fleecy down is spoiled by its disturbing mask and its steely spines. Flint beetle. Rarely seen beetle that spends most of its life nestled deep in the bone and rock. The flint gems on its shell excrete explosive powder. Its bright gems can be used to make beautiful but short-lived jewelry. An amusing idea for a gift. Or a trap. Pilgrim Groveler. Basic bug of Farlam laid low upon the ground. Taken by Farlam's haunting, the bug is now capable of little more than prayer and aggression. Bell Beast. Huge hardbone bug that lives within and travels through the veins of old bells across Farlam. This one has allied themselves with me, either as thanks for their saving or respect for one judged as equal. Whichever the reason, their fellowship is welcome. Gromling. A young masked worm that delights in ambushing intruders within its tunnels. Defeat 14 more. Oh god, okay. Pilgrim Pouncer. Agile bug of Farlam. Its higher functions have been lost to the haunting. With a softer shell than most, they would have relied on their athleticism to survive. Pilgrim Hornfly. Short pilgrim that uses their long horn to launch upon threats. Pilgrim Husk. Sturdy bug lost to the haunting, rolls threats with no care for its own discomfort. Pilgrim Guide. Old pilgrim carrying a heavy iron bell staff. Winged pilgrim bell bearer. Pilgrim endowed with large wings carrying a brace of iron bells. I still don't know how these guys attack. Winged pilgrim, shorthorn bug with undeveloped wings. Interesting. Overgrown pilgrim, aged pilgrim, overgrown with lichen and moss. Lava lug, sticky mollusk that defends itself by spraying burning fluid from growths on its back. I remember these. Smelt shoveler, low-level worker, lost to Farlam's haunting instincts keeps them at their task, though in much simpler fashion than before. This kingdom appears more advanced in metalwork than my own ever was, in great part due to the natural heat source at its base. Working in such an environment is an impressive feat. Flintstone Flyer, aerial worker lost to Farlam's haunting, bears a pouch full of flintstone, which they will fling at intruders. Smoke Rock Sifter, symbol-bearing worker of the deep docks, pans and hulls of smoke rock to find traces of more precious minerals. Brushflit, tiny timid creatures that huddle in flocks and flee at the first hint of danger. Shoot. I have to kill those. Okay. Furted. Skittish scrambler of the far fields, its antennae resemble stalks of grass to aid it in camouflage. It has no means to defend itself. Its only hope for survival is to be mistaken for a plant. Flapping furted, docile bug whose wings mimic the grasses of the far fields, a common snack for larger predators. Fourth chorus, towering iron automaton, driven by rotor and cog. A terrifying achievement of Farloom to build a construct so large and yet so nimble. Scarlet, small burrowing ant servant to the larger Scar. These bugs work mainly as finders and foragers for the warriors of the tribe. Combat has not long been their nature. Scarwing, darting predator that clings fast to roofs and outcrops, often summoned to aid its larger companions. They'd make effective hunting companions, even though, even without the haunting, I suspect their loyalty would always remain to their clan. Scar Scout, young and ant hunter wielding sickles carved from teeth, will often call for aid if danger comes close. Despite their youth, they are impressive opponents. It seems likely their tribe were trained for combat from birth. Scar Stalker, skilled ant hunter bearing blade and armored fashioned from bone. Fierce, strong, and disciplined, yet these qualities do not protect them from the haunting. Is such a fate inevitable in these lands? Spear Scar, winged ant hunter that strikes from the air with its bone lance. This guy that I had to abuse the roof with, the Scar Guard. Huge ant hunter tasked with to protect the stores of passages to its tribe. Defeat one more to complete the hunter's notes. There's one more of these guys! Okay. I hope for a low ceiling. Might. Venomous pest, common throughout the dark corners of Greymoor. Defeat 26 more to complete the hunter. Well, actually, I have the Knight's moveset, so maybe that enemy won't be so hard the next time. Fluttermite, airborne pest, less common than its grounded siblings, attacks with sharp fangs if agitated. Okay, so these are mites. I thought these were mice. Mite Mother. Aged female mite, grown larger and stronger than most of its kin. Oh, these guys are annoying, okay. Dreg Catcher. Bug charged to catch dregs of silk that fall from the citadel. Will attack with its staff if provoked. Thread Raker. Tall bug charged to pile silk dregs in preparation for respooling. Their sharp rake now doubles equally well as a stabbing weapon. So what are dregs? What are silk dregs? Lace. Manic fencer who delights in battle. And that's it. That's the journal. Wow. That was a read. Well met, traveler. Looking for a drink, or a rest, or both.
Nesvir?
Craig. Fair greetings, good bug. The warmth of your hearth is welcome upon these wet plains. Aye, it's a damp climb through these parts. Used to be just pilgrims trekking my way, but odd times these are, and you ain't even the strangest shell wandering about. A rowdy old warrior stopped through not long back, caused quite a scene, and then a young lass has taken up a lodging in my top room. The last mentioned she's on the lookout for sharp types like yourself. Maybe pay her a visit if you haven't already. I already have. Care for a drink, traveler? My nectar's got a kick, and that'll warm your shell in these sodden times. Yeah. So only those few stronger pilgrims have survived to reach my home now. Farlam's curse claims to the rest. Poor sods left to wander. I do sometimes get to wondering if it is the dregs of their own mind in there, keeping them walking, or something else entirely. Bellhart over the moors, a great town I've heard it once was. Part of the path and all. Right smack in the middle of these midlands. So that's the midway point? Now it's all a crumble, and that brittle vein of bells is crawling with nasties. Ain't no place left in Farlam that can fairly claim to offer safety. Right. And I'm assuming I can just come to you for a drink and some, more thread. Okay, what's through here? New journal entry. Where are these creatures? Craw, screeching scavenger that roosts high in caverns and preys on passing pilgrims. Well, I think they would find that I'm no pilgrim. Okay. Well, we're gonna worry about the journal later, because we have a mystery to solve. What is this haunting stuff? And also, where can I get a map of this place? Okay. Well, they kind of just line themselves up for that. That's kind of on them. They shouldn't have put me in a self-defense situation like that. Okay, there's a way down. I thought that was a bench, but I think it just strung up my rotaries. Oh, wait, I'm close. I've been looking for you.
Benny Frank.
Fair greetings, Chakra. You're a welcome sight amidst the sodden gloom in these caverns.
Cartena.
Child-wielding needle, your aspect is still sharp. My respect remains. Heed a warning, many fierce bugs roost nearby. On the lake beyond this cave, nests a ragged horde atop an old water mountain. Their mastery of flight makes them dangerous. My shell will forever carry the score of their pins. If you're seeking a safer path, head back towards the this land's core. I would like a map of Greymoor and a map of Bellhart.
Va va.
Whoa. Okay, so the fleet caravan was just to the left of Bellhart. Greymoor is, well, there's no better way of putting this. A lot bigger than I thought it was. Wow. And then there's the Citadel. Okay. Okay, yeah, I want to connect Greymoor to the Hunter's March. That's what I want to do. Okay, so there is, I'm getting a better idea of what's happening to Farloom. Okay, there's an area up there. I don't know how to quite reach it. I'm gonna jokingly put another one there. I mean, I'll know if I need that later. I will replace that. Okay, there's actually treasure up there. We're gonna put that there. So there's an area down, and then there's an area up. It doesn't look like Greymoor is a very tall location, so we're gonna go up first. Yes! Oh, I'm so good at games. I'm up in an area where I should not be. What is this? Shard bundle. Okay, what are you? Roach catcher. Short, nimble bug who uses a barbed bolas to keep beasts corralled and caged. Neat. Ah. Into the drink with you.
Ren!
Ren. Why? Why have a platform like this? Well, that solves this mystery, because that's what that one was. Well, I found a bell. That's kind of helpful. Now I can get back up here anytime I need to, but oh, that helps a lot, actually. Okay, so there's 2 areas to the left. Okay, but that doesn't really help me uncover the mystery of the other things. Okay, I'm gonna have to try again. Okay, well, I don't think there's any way to... Because I need a wall climb to get up that. So that was a one and done kind of like parkour segment that I can no longer do anymore. Well, oopsie daisies. But it looks like we still have room to do one thing. And that's find a way to connect this part of the map with the rest of the map. You visit them pens up above here, miss. Board place. Once all about growing meat or some such. Meant to keep us more bugs living and working, it's told. That damn place long gone to the haunting. And now the meat's running feral and free. I don't want to know what that means. I know I'm going to have to know what that means, but I don't want to know what that means. Wait. Oh. Oh! I'm making some trick jumps. Hey, let's go! Hi. Shard bundle. Silk Snipper. Scissor-wielding bug charged to cut and spool fallen dregs of silk for return to the citadel above. Okay, well I think I can remove this little segment. That's a weird indent on the map right there. What is that all about? What was that? Okay, I think there's something to be said about this area. That's just completely unreachable. I don't know how to reach that. Well. Okay. It seems to be an NPC or something of some sort. And it's also on top of the structure where I've marked the thing. Not sure if I'll ever be able to get there, but I think I see a way in there from above where the flea market is, or the flea caravan, which is honestly kind of a good sign, maybe. Regardless, I think I want to end the episode, despite not doing what I set out to do. I didn't open this. Or maybe I couldn't open this. I don't think I could open this. Nope. Ow. Ooh. Obstacles in my path, huh?
Oh, hola! Ah, Mamido!
Garmond and Zaza. Guru, scoundrel, fiend, who dares wake brave Garmond from his well-needed kip?
Husband?
I've no intent to disturb, Sir Bug. I'm merely passing these towers and sought to better understand the lay of the place.
Oh, hola!
knowing the battlefield, a warrior's reason. Just look at you, your stance and blade. Almost alone they declare a fight. As the bravest of knights, if direct challenge were offered, honor would see noble Garmund accept.
Oh, Goro!
Fortunate that seems not your intent. In truth, I'm still sleeping off something of an altercation myself. Had our meeting called for a nightly duel, you'd not have had the luck to behold my finest form.
Magina Fora.
What cause sees you traveling these blighted lands, Garmund? Do you also seek the citadel above?
Oh, Bopaya!
Aye, but do not mistake a valorous adventurer for a mere pilgrim. Mine is a sacred quest shared with my most trusted companion, dear Zaza. We seek that citadel not for its gifts, nay, sister. We seek its rulers, to demand their answer, by force if necessary, for our dear village to whom we pledge our shells.
Nelos Bararin!
The fearsome haunting of Thread, it overcame our fair folk. We are all that remain, left to carry their memory, and the hope to see some justice paid. This is giving me Reverie Under the Moonlight vibes. Okay.
Catestre.
Good luck on your quest, Garmund. If you hope to claim justice for your fellows past, I suspect you've some challenge yet ahead.
Molina Molem!
Aye, Zaza and I'll fight to the cavern's end, if it need be, for the bugs held in our hearts, and our honor as knights. I'm not sure if there is something up there, but I'll keep a marker up there just in case I have the ability to get up there. Ow. Well, this seems to be my method of... Oh, I can't go up any higher. Oh. I see. Try that again. Gotcha. Ren. Ow. What's in here? I don't want to fuck with this until I have access to the bench.
Ren.
Ren. Okay, I'm fighting one of these guys. Okay, sweet. This would help. That would help wonders. Ah! Yeah, that helps. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave this episode off here. So, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe and become part of our force today, and I'll see you when I review next. Farewell everyone, and goodbye.